Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olga OLNUZOLA, and today I want to share some insights and ideas with you about how to connect with old times, with ancient times, if you will. And first, before I start, um, I will probably share more about this because I only wrote down a couple of notes a little while ago. And also, why do we want to do this? Why do we want to time travel? Why do we want to connect with earlier times? I believe that it is necessary for us because it allows us to bring back our nervous system into its natural state, into its natural flow, a natural way of functioning. Because I believe the way that we are living right now in this society, well, at least the way that is expected from us, is unnatural, which is why we, well, not everybody, but most of us feel rushed and experience anxiety and a sense of unbelonging and as if there's something wrong with you. But listen, it's only a natural response to no, back it up. It's only a natural response to a unnatural way of living. These expectations that are pushed upon you aren't realistic. So, to travel back to earlier times, to all times before this rush mentality, it allows us to embody that again and, yeah, bring it back into our reality. Not that we have to go back to that area completely, because we have to honor the now and we have to move into the future as well. But this time traveling and time bending, um, people call it 5D, the fifth dimension. Maybe you have heard it, is about living in different time areas at once. And there is a lot of gold to be found in older times. So a couple of things that I wrote down, I can't remember when, how to connect with old times is dark rooms. Because in the slower times, in the more natural times, before there was electricity, we as humans experienced a lot more darkness. So you can, if you want to time travel, sit in a dark room and only light a candle and use that time and use that moment to also get into the presence, get in your moment, and connect with yourself more, because there's less distraction. Darkness is a beautiful place and space where you can create, but also where you can rest. Almost like a primordial womb. Go back to your mother, go back to feel safe. Yeah, so create dark rooms when, the night falls, the evening falls, the night falls, or even during the night. Sit in a room with just candlelight, so you can erase all the rush from today. The next one, oh yeah, candlelight. The next one that I really love is listen to thunderstorms. Now this is something that you can't schedule in because you never know when it's coming, but when you are free at a moment, when there's thunder and lightning, this also gives you the opportunity to, if you shut down all the electricity, do not watch your phone, use that moment also to meditate, or just not per se the traditional way of meditation where you go sit and close your eyes. You can do that as well. It's very powerful and strong, but you can even just sit and watch the air, watch the sky, watch the clouds, and listen. to the sounds. Listen to the rain, to the wind, and to the thunder, and connect with this enormous, divine, vital energy, electricity of our universe, of our atmosphere, and also allow ideas to come to you, what it means to you. You know, it's hot and cold. I think it's hot and cold air coming together and stuff like that. So it's very alchemical also, but it's also very cleansing. And you can even do a ritual at that moment if you want to let go of something, or if you want to, in a sense, destruct something in order to move higher, in order to heal, in order to let something go. You can visualize that thing that you want to let go to be transformed by this natural electricity. Visualize that the universe will take it back and transmute it into something better, but that you can let it go. It's not part of you anymore because the thunder has destroyed it in your area, in your aura, energetic field. Then the next is listening to nature, which is quite similar, but I guess listening to storms is also nature, but also listening to birds, listening to the sounds. Again, go back to that time before the rush, before the technology, and imagine and think about the people, how they were living at those moments. A slower pace, sitting under a tree, listening to the birds. What type of songs are they making? What type of messages do they have for you? Then the next thing is do things with your hands. This is a great way to work with the earth element and to ground yourself, also to slow down, and also again a meditative form, therapy. Create something with your hands, and this can be anything, and you don't even need to buy supplies. You can do this in nature as well. Maybe grab a couple of twigs from the ground, collect a couple of twigs and leaves, and just sit somewhere and create a mandala with twigs and leaves, or bring them home and make a nice wind mobile with them. Or if you have paint, go paint, or but best, I feel like we want to work with wood and stones and leaves and the real earth element, and even synthetic things works as well with the vibration of actual earth elements and tools, and material is stronger. And think about the time where what's the word of ambacht in English again? People used to spend more time to create things because they were not rushed. And if we bend time like this, if we change our relationship with time and grant ourselves more time for everything, really, it's such a rebellious it's such a rebellious act. And remind yourself that you are worth more time. It's rich people take their time for things, and in order to come up with good ideas, also for your career, you need time. In order to rest properly, you need time. If you do a yoga class, you need this shavasana in order to allow your body to progress what it just had done. Allow yourself to process the journey, and so you can go further. Otherwise, you're just running, and we don't want that. Then what else did I write down? Do things with your hands. Share stories with each other. Put your phone away. Put your phone away. And share stories with each other. Listen to each other. because this is a way that people use to connect, actually sharing stories, listening to each other. You can also read books together and contemplate on the information or contemplate on the symbolism or the story. Read old sagas and myths. Oh yeah, that was next step. So these were my tips for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope these are ways that you can recreate your reality the way you want, that you feel better, that you will feel less rushed, and you're divine, and you are worth so much, and you have the power to change the course of your life, to change your reality. And if you would like more guidance and support in that, in your personal development or your spiritual growth, and especially if you're a divine goddess sister, because I'm focusing more on my sisters these days. I'm building a new type of sisterhood. If you're a divine goddess, check out my website, subscribe to my channel, because I will share much more. Peace. Have a nice day. Thank you for being here.